Okay, now that we have our exterior walls created, we're ready to put a roof on top of our building. Alright, so this is the 3D view where we're seeing that we have our exterior walls in place. We're going to go ahead and close out of that. Alright, and we're on O1 lower level in Project Browser. We're now going to double click to open up the O3 roof plan, and everything's grayed out because we have not created anything here yet. We're going to come up to our Architecture tab. We're going to look for the roof option, and we're going to click the drop down, just verify that we're doing a roof by a footprint. Once we select that, you'll see that we have the Modify Creating Roof Footprint ribbon open, and in here we need to select the type or the way that we're going to create our roof. We're going to do that at first here by doing a line. Alright, we're going to come down here to our options, and we're going to verify that we have the Define Slope box checked. This will give a slope to that particular line segment. If we uncheck that, it would be flat. Alright, so an example would be a gable roof would be flat on the end, or a hip roof would be angled on the ends. So with that checked, we are going to come down here and we're going to choose the left point here on the south wall, and we're going to draw out along here until we intersect, moving up here to pull that down. We're inferring to this intersection of the horizontal and vertical line, and we're going to click. It should be 56 feet 6 inches. Alright, next we're going to come up here in our draw area, and we're going to pick a wall for our second line that we need to create. Up in the option bar, we're going to uncheck the Define Slope because we don't want this one to have a slope, but we are going to set an overhang of 3 inches. So hit 3, then shift, then the quote mark, and we're going to press enter. Actually, it's going to be 3 feet, I'm sorry. 3 feet, enter. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to highlight the rest of the walls here, and I'm going to click. So we're going to start over here on the west wall. We're going to choose that. We're going to choose the east wall, and we're going to hit this little double arrow to move it out instead of in, and then we're going to choose this part of the north wall, the longer section, and we're going to choose that. Now that we have these created, we need to clean this up and close off our roof, because at this point it would not work. We get an error message. So to do that, what we're going to do, we're going to come up here to the modify section. We're going to use this trim and extend a corner tool. Click that, and then I'm just going to come down here and simply click my walls, or my roof lines, excuse me, and I'm just going to close these off. Make sure you do all the lines there. Once you have that created, you should see a little angle down here to signify that this does have an angle to it, which we will have to adjust here in just a few minutes. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit finish the edit mode button. Now you get this little preview down here of the roof. Looks kind of funky in the top view, but it will work. The last thing that we need to do is come over here to our properties. Alright, and we're going to define our slope under the dimensions here of our properties. We're going to change this from a 9/12 pitch to a 1/12. So I'm just going to select the 9, and I'm going to replace that with a 1, and I'm going to come down here and hit apply, or if you pause for a minute it'll change, and now we have a roof across our entire building. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that in 3D view, and there's our roof. We can use our view cube to kind of navigate around here and get a couple different looks at it. Okay, maybe we'll come down here to more of a side view. Alright, we have another problem here where our roof is not connected to our walls, but we'll fix that here in the next few videos.